Hi, this is Dr. Daniel from Fix Me Physical Therapy, and I just wanted to put up a little video today that talks about basically my experience over the last 25 years in healthcare, because it's very important with regards to what I'm seeing now with my neuropathy cases. When I started out back in 1999 as a chiropractor, I hadn't been licensed as a PT yet. I was working with low back pain, and after a couple years, got it figured out, put quotes on that, figured out, because there's always cases that can be challenging, but got it figured out for the most part. And would very often hear from patients, oh my gosh, I've had this back pain forever, I've had this neck pain forever. The doctor told me it was something I was gonna have to live with, and it was always gonna be there, and there was gonna be no relief for me, and take these drugs and keep going to PT, which wasn't working. And come to our office for typically 4 to 6 weeks and be out of pain. And by the end of 12 weeks, miraculously, surprise, feel great. And then we don't see them again, which I'm perfectly happy to say. Granted, I would like people to do some maintenance work. It's always good to keep our body tuned. But most of them fixed and gone and great. I'm happy for that. Now, when we talk about neuropathy, it's the same thing, only on steroids. And what I mean by that is I have these patients who are coming in who've been suffering for weeks, months, years, can't sleep, can't stand, difficult to walk, difficult to work. And they've been told there is no cure, there is no help, that they must rely on medications, that there's no way out. And so I have problems with that on all kinds of levels. The most important one being, you would never tell a patient that you can't help them, that there's no way out. And if there doesn't seem to be, then you better start looking, because it's your job as a healthcare provider to provide solutions. And if you can't find them, then you need to find somebody who does. And so when these patients come in here and they've been told that it's incurable, that is, the neuropathy is incurable and there's no way out, and then they hear from me, hey, there is a way, your body will heal. If you give it the help that it needs, you can get your life back. They sometimes seem skeptical. Many times I'll hear, well, I'm gonna go ask my MD about it. Okay, well, you're going to ask the same person who told you there was no fix that you found a fix. How do you think that's gonna go? And so very often those patients don't sign up, and that's fine. It makes me sad in some level, because I wanna help as many people as I can, and if somebody's following the guidance of somebody who thinks that they have a condition that can't be cured, guess what? That condition won't be cured. Now, flashback to just yesterday, had a chance meeting at one of the clinics, outpatient clinics, full of MDs that refers to me for PT. And they sent a patient in who has been suffering for 3 years now with neuropathy, and that doctor gets it. She saw the patient, he complained about the foot pain. I had done a brief presentation about what we can do for neuropathy now. She immediately sent him over. So those are the kinds of people that we want on our team. Those are the people that we want surrounding us. Is like, hey, I can't solve it, but somebody else can. And I know that person, and I'm gonna direct you. And so that comes back to networking, building communities. And so what I ask of my patients is, when they're seeing results, not before, but when they're seeing results and they're getting what they want back from the process, please share. Because that's how we build our network. That's how we find more people to help. That's how we get people in here who want to be part of this group that wants to help heal themselves. Because I do very little in the sense of, I'm just providing direction. A lot of this for neuropathy is home care. The patient's doing all the work, and then the body heals itself, which is the way it's meant to be. I don't want you dependent on me forever. I think personally, I love all of my patients for sure, but I don't want everybody here forever. That's just not how it is. I want people healthy. I want people on their own. I want people to be able to sustain their health without me. And so, health is a direction. And again, generally we want that direction to be going up. And so if we learn the right things to do and how to do it, we can keep that trend going upwards. Occasionally we may need some help from outside, but more often than not, you can do it on your own. And so that's what we're here to do, is help people remove those obstacles, show them the right direction. If I can't help somebody, you better believe I'm gonna find somebody who can. That's our goal, is to help others. And so that being said, if you have neuropathy and you haven't had any experience getting help yet, we're here to help. And if you're watching this and you have been helped by our clinic, please share with others, because we want to help as many people as possible. Thank you. Have a great day.